And we're live. Good evening, everybody. It is the Chaplain Sisters Motor Pod. I am your host, Gary.
Casey.
And with us is
Ronnie Trickshot from Down Under. Oh, you're wearing my shirt. I didn't even notice. Thank you, good sir. Looks beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's just I needed something stylish for tonight.
It's amazing. It's very cool.
Yeah.
Mine's in the wash.
Too cold in Adelaide for t-shirts at the moment, which sucks because obviously going overseas and meeting you guys, I come back with a whole suitcase full of t-shirts. So I haven't been able to represent and return the favor, but the weather is starting to warm up. So very soon, hopefully.
Yeah, there's always doing the t-shirt over the thermal.
I could do that.
The waffle shirt.
I could do that.
So
yeah. All right.
So all right. Well, welcome to the Chaplain Sisters Motor Pod. This is the podcast where we talk about the vehicles, playsets, and even trailers of the GI Joe Real American Hero toy line and other military and adventure toys, and sometimes comic books and related ephemera. And doing a live stream was going to be a recording, but then Ronnie's like, "Oh yeah, I'll be ready for the stream." So made it a live stream. Thank you, Ronnie, for the kick in the pan.
It's always more fun when you go live. It's interactive. All of our friends are here in the chat, so
Yeah, we got. Let's see. You got Wes, Joe Hunter. We got 73 Lair Bear. We got Wreck Ship 85, Jono.
Yep, Jono, the most annoying man in the Joe community.
Oh man. So the views and perspectives of Ronnie Trickshot do not necessarily reflect that of Chaplain Sisters Motor Pod.
No, look, honestly, I reckon Jono would agree with this, and agree with me, and he would wear it as a badge of honor. He's happy to be the most annoying guy in the GI Joe community. Oh, get a bit of robot Casey happening.
Yeah, Casey. I don't know what's going on. Well, so Ronnie, you've listened to the show before. So do you have anything recently you picked up and you want to share with the rest of the group?
Oh, actually, I've got lots. Yeah. First and foremost, I was at the shopping center with my wife last weekend, and I bought this. I couldn't help myself.
Oh, awesome!
It was on special. Yeah. For $25 Australian. It was about $13 American. 850 illustrations of military aircraft, tanks, and ships. And I've been flicking through that, trying to find a few familiar vehicles. And it's interesting. I bought it last weekend, and you asked me to come on this week because I thought something like this would come in very handy for watching your shows. I also got some Motu. So
nice.
Little Motu.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna pause my video and I'll just come back in 15 minutes.
Hey, do I sound better?
Yes.
You still sound like you're talking through a sock, but you're not robot.
I got some little mini Motu.
Nice.
Yeah.
So cool.
I'm going to take some photos with He-Man, with his own He-Man action figure. And one last thing. I met a new Joe bro in Adelaide this week. Turns out he lives 10 minutes from my house. Asked him to jump onto YouTube and look at all of us. So hopefully he does that at some point. But he sold me this. He sold me this. I mean, on card Scarlet. So done really well there. Obviously, this is my era of Joe. So pretty happy to have that. She's an ugly figure, but but she looks beautiful on the card. So I reckon I got a video coming up about Ninja Force. I reckon I'll do a little video with all my Ninja Force characters. So I've had a good week. I've had a really good week.
Yeah. And I want to also welcome GI Jokers came on and Peter Moline. So welcome to the stream, guys. And Wreck Ship. That's Scarlet.
I told you he's annoying. Right on cue.
So Casey, so it's been a little bit. Anything new with you?
Nothing. I've got nothing new in 3 weeks.
Oh man, yeah,
But I did get 2 shipping notices today, so next week I'm ready for it.
all right. So I've had a busy post July so far. Basically went on vacation, came back with the flu. Not that you two know what a flu is after a vacation,
Yeah.
but and let's see. First things.
Very nice.
Got the Jetfire
Oh, yeah.
in the Solila and Duroc because Void Rivals is awesome. And then I went to Terrificon and I shared this on Facebook, so I don't if anybody knew, but I got on card effects.
Oh, wow.
So that only $60. And my wife was like, and I don't know why I got it, other than the fact that I didn't have an effects. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, $60, I'll buy that.
he is hard to find, so that's a good pickup.
He is ugly as sin.
Yeah.
Ugly guy. So if you go way back into the archives, and I did the Cobra rifle range, and it was the top 10 GI Joes that I would shoot at the Cobra rifle range, this guy was up there.
Poor old effects.
Yeah. And then basically all this is from the same guy at Terrificon. I got a mitten bag Shark 9000 cutter.
Sweet.
And then this is the most common figure I got. Everybody has one of these. It is a 1993 Budo V2.
Crikey, that's
a test
not real
shot.
common.
No, it's not.
It's not real common.
Yeah, I just couldn't pass it up for what he was asking for it, and it was $150, and I was just like, sure, another test shot. I had a super strict budget. They had a Terrificon exclusive GI Joe 1, which I got. I got a couple other little things, but I had a strict cash budget, which no credit cards, no nothing. And he fit into the budget. I'm like, well, I guess I'm only getting a half a tank of gas for the week, but I managed.
You're not eating for the rest of the month.
Yeah, ramen and peanut butter and jelly are good.
Yeah. We don't recommend spending all your food money on Joe's people. So yeah.
Yeah. You can go 11 days with just water. So, you get through those 11 days, just drink water. You get your next page period. Yep. You're good.
We're getting into that conversation. What is it? A cockroach can live for 3 days without its head or something like that?
Yeah. 73 layer, who needs lights or water? Yep. My son does not need clothing.
I actually did open up my quick kick before the stream.
Oh, cool.
Superb. Yeah.
That is a great classified.
He looks good from the front. The back's weird. And they still I never understood the backpack when he doesn't even have a shirt.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's part of the bandolier.
Yeah.
He that's what I look like without a shirt on. You guys have all seen.
Yeah. When I opened the package, I was like, Ronnie?
You just have to take that one head off and pop the other head on.
Yeah. Find me a ginger head.
Layer Bear is very well aware. Quick Kick is not getting into any restaurants. And we all know the saying, no shirt, no shoes, no service.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't need a shirt or shoes for the Arctic, so why would he need them for a restaurant?
Exactly.
Quick, right, John. Quick Kicks augmented his spinal column to incorporate a good-sized peg. Depending
It's like
on
the
where on the
Matrix.
spider column, the spiral column, top or the bottom.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I've had a long week, so I heard something and I almost went with it, but I'm not going to do it. It's a family friendly show.
Yeah. So, well, we were trying to get Ronnie and also Shark Eyes, and Shark Eyes couldn't make it. And
He's a busy man.
yeah, he is. And I reached out to Ronnie and I was like, Ronnie, is there any toy you want to talk about? And he went through a little bit of a list, and we came up with the 1986's GI Joe Law Battle Station.
I come prepared.
Ronnie's 4 versions of Law.
Did I?
I even was going to troll you. I even grabbed my 93 Law. I was like, oh, I'm going to troll him with the 93 Law. And there you have it. You have it there too.
How good is he? Yeah. So I missed the memo then, obviously. Oh, well, doesn't matter.
A
But
couple of those are good.
Oh, dial tone. Beautiful. Yeah. Nah, he's cool.
94 dial tone.
Yeah, he's amazing. Look, I'm going to put law in my law. I bet that's never been done before.
See, if this was the audio version, I would find a clip of Stallone going, "Da-da! I am the law."
Everyone just slapped their knee because Ronnie put law in his law. Oh, he does look pretty good in the law. Does look good in the law.
Yeah. So does 93 Law. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Got.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I am lawless. I don't have it.
You were lawless.
It's a lawless land over at the Wheeler household.
That is right.
Xena Warrior Princess, Lucy Lawless. Oh, did I just break my law? I don't know. Is that meant to come out? That's meant to come out, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it does.
We're gonna talk about the law. Yeah, it is. It's designed to come apart really easily.
Cool.
Yeah, but it's a laser artillery weapon. So you guys carry the show while I bring up another screen.
I feel like that should be on Muskrat's head, you know?
Or Mace.
Yeah, or Mace. Yeah, yes, Mace. You got Mace at Joe Fest. We were there for that. You were shooting Mace's head cannon at people as they entered the convention. That was good fun.
All right, let's see.
So Jeremiah says someone's 3D printing one of those for 6-inch and selling it on eBay. Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that could be pretty cool.
Like I've never seen one in person.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well, here you go. Yeah.
Jono says, Jono says, stop breaking the law.
Stop breaking the Yeah, no, the law is intact. The law is good.
Breaking the law. Dun, dun.
Yeah. Yeah, no, cool. It's cool. That's very cool. Actually, that 93 law is one of my favorites, to be honest. He has a very unique crutch piece. I don't say that about a lot of people, figures, but yeah, very, very unique. Very unique crutch. We like a unique crutch.
It's
family show.
It's almost like his pants are like skin tight corduroy pants in 93.
Yes, they do have a funny texture, don't they? Yeah, it's nuts. They're almost like
those are his nuts.
Cool. I feel like he should have some sort of mask on though. It just looks a bit weird.
He looks. It looks like it was going to be another figure, and then they're like,
Yeah.
well, we need to keep the rights to Law as an action figure, so we'll
Yeah.
just name him Law, and we'll be good to go for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd love to ask. I'd love to ask Kirk Bazzigian what he thought of that.
actually, really troll him. Buy it mint on card, and when he comes to a convention near you, you have him sign it, and he can look at you like, this is the wrong Law.
Yeah. I wonder how that go. That'd be funny.
He'd probably
sure
laugh.
someone's-
He's a really nice guy.
Absolutely. I'm sure someone's done it to him before as well.
Yeah, no original thoughts here on this podcast. We
Yeah.
don't do well with original thought.
Nothing's new under the sun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Maximum Warps here.
So, Maximum Warps here. Welcome. But
Yeah,
Joe
nice.
Hunter asks, Ronnie, is that one of the few vehicles / playsets you own?
I'd have more vehicles / playsets than you would think, but I don't collect them. Yeah. That's what I say in public anyway. My wife might be watching.
Yeah. That's why I only collect GI Joe and GI Joe adjacent figures.
Yeah. I mean,
And she lets me get away with Motu.
yeah, I've only got a tub full of Motu. I don't collect them. Yeah.
So, G.I. Jetman with the other song. I fought the law and the law won. And we get Wreck Ship going. General Hawk firing downrange as mainframe breaks down a funky beat on the mixer.
It looks exactly like that.
For that, you need DJ.
Hmm.
Yeah, you need DJ.
Absolutely. Very
But
good.
actually, that's a good comment by John, because that brings us, as we were talking about the Law. If you haven't listened to the podcast before, we start off by talking about the box of the toy. We talk about the blueprints of the toy, and then we get into the toy itself. And this is a really complex toy, and with, I'm sure, the 3 pages of blueprints for us to go over. So, I hope you guys are settled in for a marathon stream of, 5 hours of the laser artillery weapon from 1986. Battle Station, weapons do not shoot. Ronnie, you're the guest. Would you like to describe to the viewers or the listeners on the audio version what you're seeing on the front of the box?
Obviously, a bit of digital. What do they call that? Digital explosion in the background. So we've gone to the digital explosion first and foremost. And have you still got me?
Mhm.
Yep, we still got you.
Have you still got me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
You're
So
good.
a digital explosion there. The artwork is beautiful. Yep, the artwork is beautiful, but it feels a little bit out of perspective. Do the lines look like they don't match? There, I feel like the gun looks a little bit crooked. Is that fair to say?
Well, it's a tall and narrow box, and the toy is low and wide. So I think they're trying to crop and force perspective on the image to give you a picture of the toy.
Yeah. But yeah, the cannon definitely looks like it's sloping down towards towards mainframe seated there. That's what I feel like it is anyway. And where exactly is Hawk standing? I don't know what's going on there. They've just sort of thrown him in.
Right, yeah, because on the toy, there's no room for him to stand that close to the actual laser gun. I also think it's interesting. He's looking through binoculars downrange. Now, normally with especially the GI Joe toys, they did not show accessories that were not included. So Hawk didn't come with binoculars, and the Law didn't come with binoculars. So what's going on there?
No.
The other thing is you get a firing effect for like a projectile at the end of the barrel, and this is supposed to be a laser.
A laser. Yeah. Well, laser artillery. What exactly is laser artillery? Artillery suggests to me you've got a big old shell in there.
Yeah.
How do you make an how do you make artillery laser? Is it shooting a big pulse of laser? Is it like a ball of lightning?
Maybe. Lasers shoot straight. It's a light beam. It doesn't arc unless presented with an intense gravitational pull, such as from a black hole. I have always hated. Honestly, if you did not recommend this toy, I would not have covered this probably for another 2 years. This is
Sorry.
I hope I'm not spoiling anything in the review.
Yeah.
But this might possibly beat the Cobra Rat for me. And there's some people that really hate that toy, but I think it's a pretty good toy. But I like you got mainframe there, and he's manning the computer, so the computer expert on the laser. Oh well, there's a good one. All right, Wreck Ship trying to save this toy. Probably should be a laser guided artillery weapon, but L.G.A.W. doesn't sound as cool.
Cool.
The Lagaw. I am the Lagaw.
Yeah, maybe the laser's a little.
That's a good comment.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Casey, on the front of the box.
I see exactly what Ronnie was talking about, how it looks out of proportion, and it makes sense what you said, but I cannot get DJ Mainframe out of my head now. He looks like he's playing.
Oh. So whose
dogs are going nuts?
Yeah, crazy. I'll mute.
Casey's dog are digging disco beats. So, all right. So maximum
they went nuts.
Maximum Warp is suggesting the Pogo. Well, Maximum Warp, welcome to the stream. If you haven't listened to a lot of the Chatham System Motorpod, you can go back in time into the archives. I did cover the Cobra Invader from Star Brigade in like 92, 93. And that's one of my, you can get a preview of what I think of the Pogo there. And Wes is defending the Pogo as well.
Yeah, I love the Pogo.
Do you remember the episode number for everything that you've reviewed? Gary?
I keep an Excel spreadsheet, so this way I know when people want to do things, I can be like, okay. And on the spreadsheet, I have a couple things that are reserved for special people. Like, I have some other guests that I want to bring on, and I have specific topics that I want that person to do.
Okay.
So I'm hoping to land some more friends.
We'll work on it.
My
other suggestion was Locust, and my other suggestion was Locust, and you recited straight away the episode number for that particular vehicle.
Yeah, it was like 30.
And I was like, oh, yeah.
So I love the Locust. The Locust is awesome. We can have a Locust redo. We can do a Locust Part 2 maybe.
You're talking about small helicopter, right?
Yeah. Can confirm there's no Locust in here.
Yeah, I have that.
The thing would not fly.
Yeah. Locust is good. 1990. If to just go on a tangent right now, like there's good years of GI Joe. Like everybody, we all say 85 is a really good year. 86 is a really good year. 84, 83. Yep. 83 is the best year according to Casey. But like you get 87. 87 has a lot of awesome vehicles. And 88, 89, I'm kind of warm to. Like, I don't think they're like bad, but I don't think they're as strong as, let's say, 87, 86. But then 1990 comes on the scene, and 1990 is like really strong for no reason. but it has a lot of like the hammer and stuff. It has a lot of good stuff in 90.
Yep.
Now,
Good
I
figures
watched,
too.
I watched Wes do the 1991 catalog, or I listened to since I was working, and I did not see a vehicle on there I would want. Some cool figures, but 91, I can't. The vehicles weren't that great to me.
All right.
Yeah. Fair enough. No vehicles are great to me, but
you know, that's why we do this thing. Have our opinions. And let's get back to our opinions on the 1986 law.
yeah.
Sorry, I derailed my own podcast by talking about something other than.
Hey, mate, it's your podcast.
Yeah,
have you watched me and Adam before? Crikey.
But all right, so we got the back of the box, which is just as narrow as the front of the box, and even on the back of the box, they have the toy cropped, so you can just go from there.
It's weird.
Yeah, so the GI Joe Mobile Strike Force Law, it's part of the new Modern Army GI Joe collection of vehicles, weapons, figures, and accessories. Use it to help GI Joe defend democracy and battle his evil enemies. And we got gun stand, we have a base, we have sturdy construction for rugged play, we have super realistic detail, we have a console, we have a seat, and elevating gun pivots does not shoot. So, and I probably read that wrong. It should be elevating gun pivots does not shoot. So, so anyway, so yeah, so that's the
I wonder
back
if that
of the box.
photo wrapped around the side of the box.
So we're on 3djoes.com, taking a look at the images there, and just scrolling. Nope. Not well, let's put it this way. Can't tell because 3D Joe's does not have it on the thing. So, you know what the worst part was? I had a box of this up until a couple weeks ago. But now my formerly box with Law is in Norway. So so that was so I had the answer to your question, but now I sent it away.
Okay.
So anyway, hi Bjorn.
Only one flag point on this. That's a bit of hello Bjorn. One flag point. That's a bit of a ripoff. Would have thought you'd get a couple for this, surely. Gary's muted himself. Were you saying something, brother?
Well, I to get the pricing on the Law, I go to yojo.com because Yojo will tell me that in 1986 it retailed for $239, or basically the same price as one action figure.
Same as a figure. Yeah, that makes sense now. Fair enough.
Yep.
Interesting.
And then just as an interesting fact, this toy was made 2 additional times, once in 2009, part of the 25th anniversary line, and in 2017 for the Collectors Club as the Cobra Law.
Oh,
see, that's cool because now you got the Cobra Law, kind of like Cobra Law, but it's blue. But anyway, so any comments from you guys on the back of the box? Anything you guys see want to say?
Go ahead, Ronnie.
Okay.
$2.39. That's cheaper than the coffee that I'm drinking. Oh man.
I mean, the picture does it justice. I mean, it looks like a pretty cool little playset for $2.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. The only thing I could say is the back of the box doesn't show what the barrel cap at the tip of the laser. So it looks like this part right here is missing. So that's the only thing I could think of. But then, but all right. So from there, we'll go over to the blueprints. I'm going to try to Oh, look at that. Making things bigger on the screen. So there's 13 points of interest on this toy. So,
Cool.
so number one is the turret rotation elevation drive unit, which
Yep.
is basically the dark gray base for the laser. We get number two, the infinity, in quotes, variable energy unidirectional laser. So that's
Unidirectional.
so unidirection I would say was only one direction, right?
That's what it
Yeah.
sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think maybe a better word at this point would have been omnidirectional, which would mean that you can aim it into multiple, you can rotate it 360 degrees and you could elevate it probably 30 degrees.
Yeah, I reckon just infinity variable energy laser would have worked. Wouldn't have worried about it at all.
Yeah. Well, Ronnie, that is a good point. Sometimes a good edit makes things better.
Exactly. Word economy. Come on, boys.
Number 3, we get the DC power supply module. So that's pointing.
That?
So that is
This thing.
that little part right there.
Yeah.
So direct current. So you can use your auto battery maybe in a pinch. And then you get the, in quotes, Orion accelerator housing. So it's showing a sticker on that, and mine has it, cylinder access. Oh, wow, Ronnie, you're doing it. I don't need to do it because you're doing it for me. Awesome.
The sticker's gone on mine, so stickers must have fallen off at some point. Yeah. What exactly is an accelerator doing on? What is it accelerating? Accelerating the power that comes from the power supply?
It must be accelerating the current. That's the only thing I can think of at this point.
It's turning electricity into a laser. I don't know how lasers work. That's yeah. Makes me want to look it up now.
Wes says it's to power the laser.
Yeah. Fair enough. Thanks, Wes.
Thank you. John's adding context. The 2009 law actually came with Hawk, and it came with Grand Slam during the Rise of Cobra line.
Cool.
So, all right. So that's cool. 73 Lair Bear likes the Badger. Yes, the Badger is a great toy.
Oh, the Badger is good. Yeah, absolutely.
Badger's awesome.
I've got the Crimson Cruiser version up there, Street Fighter version.
Yeah, let's see. All right, so number 5, we get the ICU thermal imaging optical scanner. So that's the barrel on the bottom. We get number 6, the magnetic array detection display. So that is the first sticker.
Yeah. Magnetic array detection display. Fair enough. Three, 4, 5. Yep.
So, Rachel and Carlos Salinas has entered the chat through Facebook. Lasers only travel at the speed of light. The accelerator allows the laser to shoot at ludicrous speed. Oh, awesome. Love me some Spaceballs references. So number 7 is the Omega Target Acquisition Multiplexer.
That's just a flat panel by the looks of it. It's a bit strange.
Well, I think they're basically talking about the unit as a whole, because it's a multiplex, like a cinema where you have multiple screens.
Okay, cool.
Then we get. Let's see. I'm bouncing too much. digital data transfer computer, and that's why we bring mainframe into the picture. That's more of the same big block of gray plastic. Number 9, the perimeter surveillance display. So that's pretty cool. So, well, you got one screen for targeting and stuff. You got another screen for monitoring, looking out for Firefly to sabotage the law. And then we get number 10, the heat wave infrared detection sensor. So that's pointing to on the laser, there's this little, boom. On the laser next to the barrel, the little radar unit.
Bobby knocker.
And then number 11 is the pre-selectable main band processor. So that's the grates.
Yeah.
Right here behind the
bit of an engine unit.
And then 12, we have our passive protection sensor. So that looks like a little sensor
The back of the chair.
The back of the chair. No space goes to waste on the law. And then finally, number 13, the computer housing cooling fins. So allowing the computer to radiate its heat and stay cool and operate with thermal efficiency.
My fins are a little bit damaged. Can you see that? They're sort of squished a little bit. Yeah. So some kids had a bit of fun with this one. But
put it up closer again, Ronnie.
They're squished a little bit. See?
Oh, somebody had extra fun with it.
Yeah, I know. Oh well. Doesn't matter.
Been well played with.
I reckon the kid put the stickers on these two because they're all sort of upside down and crooked. It's a bit funny.
Oh, that's fine.
That's how I put them on.
Fair enough. Yeah. It's pretty nice, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pretty cool.
I'm going to put law back in my law.
There we go. So you got law. I'm going to put in my good buddy, 94 dial tone.
Oh, he looks amazing. Look at
he looks the part.
Absolutely.
The only O-ring I have in front of me is version 2 Airborne.
Hello, Eric.
That's good stuff. So, all right. So that's basically the blueprints, but now we can talk about the toy itself. Casey, you're looking at this kind of sort of for the first time.
Yeah.
What's your impression so far?
I mean, for what it is, I think it's pretty cool. I would have liked to have had it as a kid. I figure you can do a lot of stuff with it. Like you said, have a Firefly come up and sabotage it. That'd be pretty fun little play angle.
Yeah, it's artillery means, it's something that is towards the back of the battle.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be peppering your opponent, softening them up for, let's say, an invasion force, or to prevent him, returning or prevent them from attacking because they're already on the defensive. I think it's, another piece or two of plastic, and this could have just been a regular artillery. What are you trying to show us, Ronnie?
Nothing. I'm just holding it up.
Holding up. Instead of just being talking heads.
It's very cool.
This is what I tried to do with my phone before it started auto feedbacking into the mic. But oh well, I learn.
Yeah.
So Ronnie, so is this something you had as a child?
No, it's not. And I was actually given this one as a gift. So I'm very, I'm happy to have it in my collection. I just think it's like, it's part of the whole ecosystem that GI Joe built. And they were very good at coming up with a whole range of vehicles and play sets at different price points, so you could build out an amazing universe in your backyard or in your lounge room. So, things like this definitely do have a place. 100% they do, and I love it. Yeah, it's just amazing. You can put this next to one of those bivouac setups, some of those command posts, outposts, even checkpoint alpha. You can put this near a checkpoint, well, behind the checkpoint alpha. It's really cool. I love it. It's good.
I like the idea of throwing it behind checkpoint alpha because it's a laser, so you can just like aim it right at whoever's coming in the gate. It's like, no, we're gonna zap you. Just turn away and go.
Yeah. It is indestructible as well, despite the fact that my cooling fins are broken. There's nothing on here that that'll go missing easily. That will get lost easily. Maybe the cap off the end of the cannon. I don't know why is that loose. I'm not.
Sure. Mine is very stiff.
Oh yeah, that's what she said.
I think the one thing you could say is its simplicity saves it from. It keeps it durable.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's just my big thing is 1986. This was part of the battle stations. There were 3 battle stations. You had the law, you had the surveillance port, and you had the outpost defender. Of the 3, I had the outpost defender as a child. And Jim Meals joining us. Welcome, Jim.
Jim.
I just took my seat out.
Yeah. I mean, this thing you could totally take apart and put it back together again. Because now I'm trying to do it. Yeah, look who you started.
Maybe it's an ejector seat. So when the law's about to take a direct hit, just fire the operator.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, for $239, in the modern age,
it's amazing.
This thing would have to, like, if they release this ever in classified scale, this has to come with a figure. So they're gonna have to include like a steel core figure, or if they had any smartness, they could do a redecoed law, like a Sonic Fighters law.
Yep. A law and a law.
Yeah. But this is something that it does. It has its place. It has its place next to like the 83 headquarters. It definitely fits into that 1986 aesthetic, pre-Battle Force 2000.
Yeah.
Oh, and Rachel and Carlos said it would be $54.99 if you go to support it through Hasbro Pulse in classified scale. Maybe, just maybe, they would make this in as a HasLab. And a stretch goal will be some patches. But I don't know. It's like you said, it has its use, but to me, it's not an artillery weapon. It's just like something that's put on the base, and it bolsters the base as a defensive measure. I don't think.
Yeah.
I have this, physicist tick over laser and artillery.
Yeah.
Oh, GI Jetman says you can get one for $50, 3D printed. Oh, you're supporting somebody's, small business.
Yep.
So that's not too bad.
I'm sort of wondering why it took them so long to come up with a modular sort of a playset / vehicle line as long as they did. Battle Force came out with that vehicle that obviously would lock together. I feel like this could have served a similar purpose. It could have been modular. They could have worked out a way to join multiple laws together because it does have beautiful straight lines. So
that's actually a great idea, Ronnie. Where were you in 1986? Why weren't you at Hasbro?
I was 4 years old. That's why. I was still learning how to go potty.
Oh, Hillbilly Harper missed the 1990 Airborne Love.
Oh, well, he's probably still got it there. He can get it up.
And
Nah, he's not going to give him the satisfaction.
okay, everybody hold up your Duke figures.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I don't have one close.
So
I should have.
I don't know. But Casey, looking at this, where do you think you would rate a toy of this quality and magnitude?
From 1 to 5. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, 1 to 5. Oh, we got to come up with a scale.
Yeah.
Oh man. We'll call it infinity lasers. Infinity lasers. 1 to 5 infinity lasers. Casey, do you want to get one of these? Do you think it would be a great addition?
I think it'd be a solid addition. It looks fun. I really wish I had one of these as a kid. I'd give it a 3.5.
3.5.
3.5. I mean, if I had one, I'd probably give it a little higher, but I don't have one in hand. So, just speculation. It's 3.5.
Just in speculation, 3.5. So, Casey, just so you know, when next time you're over at a toy show, give a look for one of these. These are very affordable.
They are, yeah. They are indeed.
Yeah, so I mean, I think $20 gets you like a mint one. So it's a good for an impulse buy.
Absolutely.
I do plenty of those.
Yeah. So, and anybody in the chat, if they want to rate this too on the scale of 0 to 5 infinity lasers, 0 being the worst thing ever, 5 being the most explosive laser cannon artillery weapon ever, go right ahead. Because leading the way is Wes Joe 173 with a 2.5 straight down the middle.
How many lasers is 5 infinity lasers? I feel like that's a big number.
GI Jetman gives us 4 infinity lasers.
Yeah.
I'm going to go next. Ronnie, you're the guest, so I'll let you go last to rate this toy. I think it's fine. It's okay. I like this less than the Cobra Rat. So I think it's in a line built with model kits and other affordable toys. This one just doesn't cut it. I'd rather have the Cobra Jetpack, which was a half a flag point toy. Hillbilly Harper's given this a solid 3, and GI Jokers has given this a 2. I like it, but I don't love it. This to me is like a 1.5. It's 1.5.
Wow.
So,
I'm never coming on your show. No, look, I hate giving things a rating, particularly in GI Joe. I've said it before. Everyone says, "What's your favorite figure?" I can't tell you what my favorite is. I can name 1 or 2 dogs, but yeah, I love all the GI Joe. That's my favorite figure. Yeah, but I love all GI Joe. Like, there's no way I can't give this anything but a 3 or a 4 out of 5. To be completely honest with you, because I just love them all. And look, knowing my family situation, times were tough. Late 80s in Australia, we were living through the recession that we had to have. The Banana Republic. Family's a bit short on $1, and interest rates were 17% or something ridiculous. To have a $2.39 toy like that to build out my universe, I would have played with that for days. So yeah, I'm with GI Jet, man. That's a 4 out of 5 for me. As much as I don't like giving things a rating.
Oh, And Duke has joined the chat. He gives the law 3 infinity lasers, and he gives Hillbilly Harper a 1.0 Hillbilly. I don't know. Can we rate Eric on a scale of hillbillies? Or do we rate or should we rate Hillbilly Eric on a scale of Waffle Houses? Oh, Eric is also going. Should have seen the excitement on his face. Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh, wow.
I'm honestly, seriously, just the fact that Duke found time to join our humble little stream this evening.
Yeah, very privileged.
Very privileged.
Yeah.
So we're gonna close out for the evening. Ronnie, I'll let you go last. This has been the Chaps and Sisters Motorpod. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you're going to catch the replay in audio form, which will be slightly edited from the original stream. If you like the Chaps and Sisters Motorpod, feel free to like, interact, share, whatever. Interact. It only helps to grow and improve this podcast. If you want to interact more, if you liked what we see or hate what you see, if you want to yell at me on social media, or if you want to praise me on social media, that's fine. You can find me at Chaplain Joe Pod on Facebook, Instagram, X, and obviously you found me here on YouTube, so thanks. And or you can just send an email to chaplainjoepod@gmail.com. And Casey, where can they find more of you?
10 hours from now on YouTube. But you want to get a hold of us, it's podcastfromthepit@gmail.com. We have Facebook group, Instagram, all podcasts from the pit. I don't do anything on X anymore. I don't know why. I just don't.
Nope.
Too much stuff to take care of. Just I work too much for that.
Yep. And Ronnie, as a special guest, number one, thanks for coming on and joining us. This has been a load of laughs and a load of fun. So tell anybody that's listening or seeing you for the first time where they can find more of Ronnie_Trickshot.
Sure. Thank you for having me, first and foremost. I've said it to Casey before, to be able to rub shoulders with you guys. It's been just been amazing. I never thought I'd see a day like this. You guys were just someone I used to listen to in the car on the way to work. So to be part of the show is just phenomenal. So thank you for that. Ronnie_Trickshot on Instagram. I do a lot of GI Joe photos in my backyard and in my spare room, including the thumbnail for this video on YouTube.
Yes, thank you.
No, that's right. No worries. So yeah, that's on Instagram and also on YouTube. So trying to do a bit more YouTube in the last 12 months or so. Just putting up shortish videos, 20 minutes or so, describing segments of my collection. It's a lot of fun and love it. I would love it if anyone listening would subscribe, because it certainly keeps me motivated to keep punching out some more. So that's Ronnie with an IE_Trickshot.
Do you have any shows coming up?
Yes, actually, I'm going to do something with GI Jetman. We are going to talk about GI Jetman's top 20 favorite pet companions in GI Joe. So we'll probably schedule that in for next weekend. And yeah, like I said, I want to do a little video on Ninja Force. So that's the next thing that's on my little whiteboard. I'll get my Ninja Force figures out and we'll talk about them. Not any of those Shadow Warriors though, because you look at them and they break. So it'll just be Ninja Force. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. All right. Well, that closes this up. The Chaplain Sisters Motorpod is the strange but not a strange nerdy little brother of the Bite, a pop culture podcast. And with all that said and done, one final missile for the masses: be decent to one another.
Good night, everybody.
All right. Bye.
See you later.